It's humbling. Oh, that's nice and quiet. I didn't even have to use my mom voice. I know that I'm on this stage for many reasons. I'm here because of the unconditional love of my family, starting with my parents, Jack and Pat Courtney, who started married life in a trailer park. I'm here because of the undying love of my life partner, my soulmate, my husband, Bill. And need I point out, that is New York's first gentleman, Bill Hochul. And I have 2 children who were preschoolers when their mother first ran for office. In my opinion, they turned out okay. They may have another story about living the life of the children of a lifelong politician, but Katie and Will Hochul, and your life partners as well, Christina and Matt, I thank you for all the sacrifice and the love you give me. And also you gave me beautiful Sophia, my first granddaughter, who is behind the stage. You'll see her at the next election night as well. But I'm also standing here because of the tireless work of so many men and women of labor who are out there protecting our families and protecting our rights, and our faith leaders, and those who are so focused on lifting our community up, and the community leaders, and all the party leaders, and the faithful, and the people who've been out there knocking on doors and standing at subway stops. I love meeting people at subway stops. I might be back out there tomorrow. Who knows? I'm also here because I stand on the shoulders of generations of women who constantly had to bang up against that glass ceiling. To the women of New York, this one's for you. I also want to thank Public Advocate Jumaane Williams for his passion and dedication to the people of this city. We will continue to work together and build a more equitable and just New York. And how about that Lieutenant Governor? Do you not just love Antonio Delgado? I want to congratulate him. What a sweeping success. And all those who said it couldn't be done, well, guess what? He just did it. So I look forward to working with him for many, many years to come. We have a lot of challenges ahead of us, but there's no partner I'm looking forward to doing this with for the next 4 years and beyond than Antonio Delgado, our brand new Lieutenant Governor. My friends, it has been the highest honor of my life to serve as your governor for the past 10 months. And what a 10 months it's been. Right from the start, our kids were heading back to school as you're seeing an increase, a surge in Delta. And on top of it, hurricanes immediately struck. And people lost their lives and their homes. And the cost of living kept going up and up and up. Workers, small businesses, and families were dealing with excruciating stress and financial challenges. And the crime and violence that has taken so many lives. And most shockingly, my own hometown of Buffalo, New York. We lost some of my neighbors. It's hard to still comprehend that. As well as the day-to-day victims of gun violence in our streets and cities all across this state. Yet we faced all those challenges. We faced all those challenges. And you know what? We persevered and we prevailed. You know why? You know why? Because we're New Yorkers and we get things done. That's what New Yorkers do. And let me tell you a little bit about what we did. We passed nation-leading gun safety laws to help improve safety and take the guns off our streets and to get the guns out of people's hands who are dangerous. And 2 days from now, 2 days from now, we will respond to the Supreme Court's assault on my right as the governor of New York to protect New Yorkers from concealed weapons. We're meeting on Thursday. We're going to deal with that. And we've gone on offense to protect abortion rights, increasing protections for providers, increased our funding, expanding our capacity, and making the world know that New York State is a safe harbor for America's women. You come here. And we put money back in the pockets of hard-working New Yorkers from rent and utility relief, property tax cuts, and chipping away at the price of gas. And we've made historic investments in public education to help our kids get back on track after 2 long, rough years. And to all the parents out there, we've expanded child care so hundreds of thousands more children can have a good outcome in life and know that their parents are going to be okay as well. We've also delivered historic investments in infrastructure, clean energy. You know what that's all about to me? You know what I love that? Because that's all about union jobs, and we're creating even thousands more. And yes, that's just the last 10 months. And what we're going to do, oh, there's so much more to do. We're just getting started. And so, as we look forward to that work, we must answer one question. One question. Are we going to move New York forward, or will you let the far-right extremists drag our state backwards? You tell me. I know the answer. You know the answer. And there's only one party that can take us forward. And who is that? That's the Democrat Party. Those are the Democrats. Democrats get that done. And we cannot and will not let right-wing extremists set us backwards on all the decades of progress we've made right here, whether it's a Trump cheerleader running for the governor of the state of New York or Trump's appointed justices on the Supreme Court. And just this week, I'm going to say it one more time because this was a really bad week out of Washington. And a lot of people I met at the subway stops came up to me, and a number of women cried in my arms because they were so anxious. They're worried about safety. They're worried about their basic human rights as women. And just this past week, the Supreme Court came after our right to protect citizens from guns on the streets and abolished the ability to have women's autonomy over their own bodies. So once again, our rights are at stake. But yes, what are we going to do about it? We're going to fight back. Rights and freedoms that we secured once before, we have to secure again. My friends, let me tell you this. We are not powerless. We will not cede these rights. On one side declares war, the other side has a choice. Are we going to surrender, or are we going to fight back? I know what I'm going to do. I'm fighting back. I'm fighting back against that. No matter what the Supreme Court thinks they can do, New Yorkers, you are protected. Protected from concealed weapons. Protected from concealed weapons in our subways, in our schools, and places like this. We're protected from politicians and judges trying to control women's bodies, resulting in government-mandated pregnancies. That's what they want to have. Abortion rights aren't going anywhere as long as I'm your governor. But I can't do this alone. I'm relying on all of you and the energy in this room and out there in the streets. It's your support, your energy, your activism, and ultimately, your vote this November. We are in this together. And I'm just going to close because I know you're all anxious just to party. I can tell. I can tell. This party wants to party, right? Okay, Democrat. Okay. Well, give me one more minute. I just have a couple more questions for you. So are you with me when we show the rest of the nation what it really means to protect women's rights? Are you with me for that? Are you with me? when we lead the nation in protecting families and school children and workers from the scourge of gun violence. Are you with me for that? Are you with me when we protect the rights of the LGBTQ+ community and marriage equality? Are you with me when we do that? Are you with me as we empower and lift up people in communities of color and break down historic barriers that have kept so many people back? Are you with me? Break down those barriers. And are you with me as we create thousands more jobs, invest in our small businesses, and make sure affordable housing is a reality for all families? Are you with me when we do that? And finally, are you with me when we stand up for real New York values, our hard-earned rights that we've had since Seneca Falls all the way to Stonewall? Are you with me? Because I'm with all of you. Let's do this together. Thank you. Thank you. God bless New York and God bless America. Thank you, everybody.